Welcome to Trusting Your Taste Buds with Tina, and today we are making whole wheat peanut butter s'mores cookies. First we're going to get the dough ready, and right here I have 2 cups of whole wheat flour, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and half a tablespoon of baking powder and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And then I mix it around, just give it a little stir. Get it all mixed in. And then you'll notice when you don't see like big clumps of white anymore. I'm gonna put it to the side. And I have here 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. If you do want to have nuts in these cookies, it's fine. I would just add them in when we add in the chocolate chips. And we have half a cup of packed brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, 2 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And 1 stick or half a cup of butter. And I let it sit and soften at room temperature. Okay, now we're gonna blend it all together. And then after that's blended, then I add 1/4 cup of water, cold or room temperature. You don't want it warm or hot. And then blend again. And now we're going to slowly mix in the flour. Okay, now that it's all blended, we're going to add 1 cup of chocolate chips. I add it before I chill the dough. Otherwise, sometimes it can be really hard to mix it in if you try to do it when the dough is cold. I just got a spatula. I don't use the hand mixer for this. Try to mix it as evenly as you can. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna put it in the fridge for at least an hour to chill, to let that whole wheat flour absorb that extra moisture. Can't wait. Okay, so it's time to bake the cookies. I have the dough here. It was in the fridge for over an hour, about an hour and a half. And I have my oven preheated to 350. So now I'm going to use my cookie scoop and just make some balls. If you don't have a cookie scoop, that's fine. You just use a spoon. I just try to make all of the balls roughly the same size so that they'll cook evenly in the oven. Okay, time to put in the oven. Okay, so the whole wheat peanut butter s'mores cookies have been in the oven for about 12 minutes. And now we're gonna take them out and add the marshmallows. Okay, so you see they're starting to get their shape. They pretty much have their shape, but they're not done yet, and this is when you want to add the marshmallows. So I like to add 3, could do 2, could do 4, you know, whatever. Trust your taste buds. And I just lightly press them in and lightly put them on top. Just very, very lightly, just enough so they won't fall off while I place the pan back in the oven. But I don't want to push too much that it squishes the cookie. Okay, now we're going to put them back in the oven for about another 5 to 8 minutes. This will let the marshmallow get softened and melt a little bit on the cookie. Okay, so the whole wheat peanut butter s'mores cookies are finally done. You can see they are a little bit golden brown on the edges, so you know they're done. The marshmallow deflates a little bit as it cools down. That's perfectly normal. I let them sit for a minute out before I took them out. And you can see the bottom isn't burnt. Some of the chocolate's a little melty. Perfect. So hot. Really good. This is one you have to try. And don't forget to find the full written recipe on my website. And like and subscribe so you can find more videos like this. Thanks.